We've seen at the Ali Pali at the World Championship, and Portela and Hughes just asking for the ball to be moved a little. So George Noble, our referee, will step in and just change things around. Just to let you know that Ned mentioning Robert Collins, the feisty Robert Collins, who was involved in an altercation with Roby John Rodriguez out on the outer boards earlier. Well, he's 1-0 up on Andy Bolton. These are second round matches. Robert Owen, who reached the semi-finals here last year, the Welshman 2-2 with Finland's Marco Kantele. Dirk van Viegenbode 2-up on Matt Clark. Conan Whitehead 3-2 up against Michael Rastovitz. And Simon Stevenson 1 leg away from the third round. He leads Adrian Gray by 5 legs to 2. If you are just joining us, a record number of players involved in the UK Open. 159 players, including 36 debutants. Jamie Hughes and Diogo Portela amongst them. We've got 16 Riley's qualifiers, and we will have 127 games, would you believe, on this opening day. The big boys, the top 32, they all come into the draw a little bit later on. And Chris Mason and Keith Deller will be doing the draw for round 4 before we go off air around about 5 o'clock. And of course, that's when Gary Anderson will start the defence of his UK Open title. Bad back or not, he will be here at Butlins in Minehead, and let's see how it goes. Well, out of breath, Alan Warner has come from the outer stages, so we let him get a drink of water.
100.
Towel himself down, get a wet flannel out. He's here.
And put my cardi on, yes. Yeah, certainly one of my picks at the start of the tournament, Jamie Hughes,
96.
to have a good run in this year's UK Open. So Diogo is getting valued experience all the time. And to me, he's one of those players that will try and get the best out of himself. And already a maximum.
Yeah, we've seen him, say, at the Ali Pali at the World Championship, and he was unlucky again to miss out on a tour card.
134.
But now living in London, the 30-year-old from Rio, swapping the beaches for the city in a bid to live the darting dream, you know, and fair play to him. It's a long journey that he's on, but it's just the start of the dirt journey, you would think, for Portela.
Yes, he absolutely loves it. He loves the limelight. He's trying to improve his game.
100.
It's good for darts, obviously, 96. In Brazil, to have somebody at his level playing in the PDC and playing in the TV events. Should stay there for treble 20. Ooh, a long way off there. So chance for Jamie Hughes to hold throw.
38. Jamie requires 78.
Yeah, mentioning when you were on your journey down to the commentary box, that Hughes has been hitting some astonishing averages, hasn't he? On the Pro Tour and at Q School earlier on in the...
58.
He misses a dart at tops,
but he
got through on the first day. Some huge averages. Only dropped a handful of legs in 7 matches. I think the year that he had in the PDC, in the Challenge Tour, has really helped him.
He also said that he was so disappointed the year before not getting through. He was so focused on getting through the Q School. He produced the goods, and he produces it here in leg 1.
Second leg, Diogo to throw first. Game on.
Diogo had the chance.
Just a result coming in from the outer board. Simon Stevenson is through to round 3. A 6-2 winner over Adrian Gray.
140.
By the end of the afternoon, we'll have 132 players left standing to add to the top 32 coming in a little later on. Yeah, if you may be joining us and don't know, we saw Cameron Menzies of Scotland on the main stage earlier on. He beat Wes Newton to go through to round 2 to play Jamie Bain But Menzies was a no-show. He was timed out. He was given all the time that the rules allowed to get to the stage to play his game, but he was nowhere to be found.
Astonishing, really. You've got to keep your eye on the mark. You've got to find out when you're on next. The officials will let you know. It's all on the sheets.
100.
If you don't read it and find out, and all of a sudden you're talking to somebody or you just forget, that's what can happen. Especially after playing so well in that first game, to then have the disappointed of that, and then obviously the play we played, Wes Newton.
He hit 6 180s, didn't he? I'm sure that Wes won't be very happy. Aaron Munker winner over Simon Preston, by the way, over on board 2.
65.
The results will start coming in thick and fast now. The third round is actually just starting to get underway as well. Third round means you're in the money, guaranteed £1,000. Checking
the score. 19 would have been an option. He just thought the line maybe. A bit too low in the treble bed, may have knocked it out, so went for the 11 to leave tops. Should stay there. Yes, good second dart. Gives him the opportunity for double 8.
88.
Only had one dart in the first leg.
40.
One dart in that one.
James on the second leg, Jamie Hughes.
Yeah, in control here. Big Callan Rids in the first round. The Brazilian Portela was a 6-4 winner over the Welshman Barry Bates. The winner, by the way, will play the South African Devon Peterson in the third round. I'm sure either player would think that was winnable. So a great chance for one of these players, you would think, to make progress and get through to round 4 on Friday night, and wherever it may take them. The dream of the UK Open. And of course, the Open draw coming up later on.
Yeah, still a long way to go for Diogo in this match. It was probably an opponent he didn't really want to face at this stage of the tournament. Both averaging over 100. And now we've seen players getting through with a lot less than what these two lads are producing at the moment.
100.
Jamie Hughes is going to be a danger, I can assure you of that. He's got a good action, he's confident, got his tour card this year. Doing some great
45.
performances, just maybe not getting that run sometimes that happens in a tournament.
Well, I mean, he reached the semi-finals at the Lakeside twice, I think, before he switched to the PDC. He's also won through to
100.
I think the second of the Euro Tour events, the German Darts Championship, later on this month. So that's the key to success, isn't it? It's the consistency on the floor. If you're qualifying for Euro Tour events, you've got a great chance of qualifying for the other big TV events for the rest of the year. 104 average, Hughes here.
Now then, when he's 2-0 down and an opponent on 82, he needed the shot. Double 17 would have left ball.
122. Jamie requires
good tidying up to leave 39. But Hughes has great opportunity here, an even better one now with that bullseye. 2 darts at the double, only needed 1. 3 out of 4 on the doubles.
This
almost 105 average.
This is what he's been doing all year, Alan.
In some of the games he's losing, Stuart, like you mentioned, he's still averaging around 100 or over. It's just the standard nowadays. You don't get many chances.
But
if he does this all year, he'll have a good season.
Yeah, and I think we will see him in the latter stages of the year in all those big 100. TV events coming around from September, October onwards. But 104, nearly 105, confirming over on board 2, Aaron Munker winner. That Richard North, Ronnie Hybrecht's game is in the third round, by the way. Simon Stevenson through to round 3. Conan Whitehead a leg away from round 3.
140.
Jamie Hughes here, now 106.7, but it's been the norm this year. Only 33 years of age.
85.
He's certainly focused. Got to maintain that.
But he's turned the hurt and the disappointment of failure, if you like, at Q School 12 months ago or 13 months ago or so
100.
into something special this year. You know, he missed out on all the tournaments that he thought he would be playing in.
This is good from Diogo.
140. Jamie Reform 161.
Leaves himself 82. But will he get a shot? I think Jamie Hughes is playing. You'd expect him to at least have a throw at the ball, and he needs the ball! And he gets the ball! Fantastic darts from Jamie Hughes.
Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Well, there you go. I think at Q School, when it was 6 out of 7 games, he averaged over 100. A couple of them, he was averaging around 109, 110. And that's where he is here now, around the 109, 110 mark. And like he's putting down a marker. 4 out of 5 on the doubles. But I'll tell you what, the top 32 will be looking on here, thinking, well, we don't want to draw him later on. Devon Peterson will be watching this with interest as well, because it looks like he'll be playing Hughes in the 3rd round. But this is right up there.
140.
The performances of the day.
Yes.
I think it is the performance of the day.
Well, certainly
full stop.
At this moment in time, you're right, Stuart. But I suppose obviously this game has got to progress to its conclusion.
58.
I suppose the next phase, if he does get through, is then getting himself relaxed and then ready, then building himself back up for that 4th round match.
But he's also stage ready, isn't he?
Yeah.
Devon Peterson,
92.
that's over on board 2. The last match on board 2, a little later on, Devon Peterson, it looks like being against Jamie Hughes.
I was looking for 2 trebles there to leave the 170 that Jamie Hughes had left. Well, he took 161 out in the previous leg. He doesn't need to go for the bull if he doesn't need to. Can't happen now anyway, so just a good setup. Checking the score, because he's blocked the bid on the 20, so should move over to the 18s.
58.
Treble 19. Oh, he's staying up there. Now, I can understand him doing that, because what that does, it just gives you that little bit more of a momentum, and the opponent can hear the 180 shout. Will it make any difference? Well, he's got the opportunity now at 33. Well, that's the reason he went for the 180. Obviously, treble 19 would have left the double.
Good decision. Good decision. We'll see, though. Got to finish the leg to get a leg on the board. Also against the darts. Got to go. Got to go for the Brazilian. And it does. So the 180 does make a difference. Jamie Hughes is pegged back 4-1. Really good game. Portela 102.5. Hughes 106.5. The numbers.
Diogo to throw first. Game on.
Well, I don't think we can underestimate that Diogo had to take that last leg. Well, he's not back in the match, but he's on the scoreboard. That's the important thing. Against an opponent who's averaging 106.5. He hasn't really done that much wrong, Diogo, but he hasn't had that
100.
many opportunities, and the few he has had, he has missed, but he did hit it in that last leg. He's up and running, going first in this leg. He's going to have to score better.
58.
Jamie Hughes is scoring. He's pretty good. 9 ton pluses, 5 140s. And the finishing power.
174.
He's grown as a player as well. I mean, he was decent enough in the ranks of the BDO, but he's a much better player now. Learning from playing on the PDC tour. He's going to have to learn to win here as Portela hits a 3rd. 180.
Yes, it's turning out to be a cracker, this one. Certainly the best of the day so far. We said it a few legs ago, but he's maintained the standard.
Diogo, you require 124.
Double 18 for ball. Hughes is hanging back on 127 himself.
58.
And the way he has been throwing, you almost expect him to at least have a throw at the bull as a minimum here. But he needs the treble 19 for that equation. He gets it. He needs the bull.
Wow, astonishing. 161, 127. Both the finishes on the ball. I'll tell you what, Diogo Portela could be the unluckiest of unlucky losers here, averaging nearly 104. Hasn't done too much wrong. But this is a fabulous performance from the man from the West Midlands.
All boxes ticked, you have to say. Apart from just getting this last leg to win the match. The all-round game, as they say. The scoring, the setting up, and the finishing. He's found the trouble again.
140.
Power scoring.
Just confirming on the bottom of the screen what's happening around the other boards.
85.
Well, if he does go and lose this match in this leg, Diogo, he can only really take his hat off to
58.
Jamie Hughes' performance. Not many players would have beaten him with the way he's playing at this moment in time.
60.
But Diogo's learning all the time. Maximum will leave double 12. He's yet to hit a maximum. He's done everything else in the match. And there is his first. Incredible. Averaging 110 and a half. It's double 12 for an amazing win for Jamie Hughes.
Well, there it is, the 15-darter to wrap it up. An average of 108 for Jamie Hughes. 6 out of 9 on the doubles. 2 big finishes on the ball. And without a shadow of a doubt, the performance so far on the opening day of the UK Open Finals here at Butlins in Minehead. Jamie Hughes is through.